Hello, welcome to another application in C#. In this lecture, we will work with mouse events. From the toolbox, we need a tool strip menu bar. We add it to the form, and inside the tool strip, we need 6 buttons. The first button, we go to the Properties panel, Display Style, and change to Text, and the name. First, open, and we create 5 more buttons. The second is called Save As. Then bold, italic, underline, and lastly change color. We need a text box from the toolbox. Inside the text box, we see the focus of our mouse events. Then we need a rich text box. Inside our rich text box, we see the text and can modify it as we want from the buttons that we created. We also must have 3 functions for every button that we created, except for change color, a mouse enter, a mouse leave, and a click function. First, we need to take the mouse events, mouse enter and mouse leave for the buttons open. We go to the Events tab and search for mouse enter and double click. Then for the open, mouse leave. Then Save As, mouse enter and mouse leave. For bold, mouse enter and mouse leave. For italic, mouse enter and mouse leave, and underline, mouse enter and mouse leave. Then we want the events created to output the text in the text box when mouse enter occurs on the buttons. That means whenever we are hover the mouse on the buttons, we output the specified text in the text box control. So for the first button, open, on mouse enter, we write the code textbox1 dot text equals press to open a file. For the second save on mouse enter, textbox1 dot text equals press to save a file. Then for the bold mouse enter, textbox1 dot text equals press to bold selection or text. We copy this line and we paste for italic mouse enter and change the bold to italic, and for the underline on mouse enter, we change the bold to underline. Then, when we leave the buttons with the mouse, we empty the text box control by giving an empty string to output. So, for every button, we simply write textbox1 dot text equal empty string. For open event on mouse leave, for save on mouse leave, for bold, italic, and underline. After that, we go to the form, we press double click on the Save As button, or simply we go to the events and double click here. Inside our Save As click function, we instantiate a save file dialog equal new save file dialog. The save file dialog component allows users to browse the file system and select files to be saved. Then we set the filter for the instance, filter equal rich text files star.rtf, meaning when you click the button, a save file dialog component is instantiated with a filter that allows the save as type. Then, if we take the instance sfd.showDialog method equal dialog result.ok, then reach textbox1 dot save file sfd dot file name. The save file method gives you a stream object where you can write to a file. Else, if we press cancel on the dialog box, textbox1 dot text equals the content has not been saved. Then we go to the form, press open button, we go to the events and double click on the click event. Inside our open click event, first we create an instance of open file dialog OFD equal new open file dialog method. The open file dialog allows users to browse folders and select files. Then we want to filter the files that we are opening. OFD.filter equal rich text files *rtf. Filters make it easier for the user to open a valid file. The open file dialog supports filters for matching file names. The asterisk indicates a wildcard. With an extension, you can filter by a file type. After that, if ofd.showDialog method equal dialog result.ok, then reach textbox dot load file ofd dot file name loads the file by its file name. Else, if we press cancel on the dialog box, textbox1 dot text equals no file has been open. After that, we go to the form, press the bold button, go to the Events tab, and double click on the click event. The same for italic, double click, and the same for underline. Inside the click bold event, we want to make it bold or not. So, if reach textbox1 dot selection font dot bold different than true is not set as bold, then we want to set as bold. Reach textbox1 dot selection font equal new font, and the first is prototype, reach textbox1 dot selection font, and the second is new style, reach textbox1 dot selection font dot style or font style dot bold. Else, rich text box 1 dot selection font equals new font, rich text box 1 dot selection font and rich text box 1 dot selection font dot style XOR font style dot bold. We want to do the same for italic event and underline event. So we copy the code, we paste it on the italic and underline and change the bold to italic, and for underline font style underline and here underline. Then we go to the form, we press the change color button, go to the events tab and double click on the click event. Inside the change color click event, first we want to create an instance of color dialog cd equal new color dialog. Then if cd dot show dialog method equal dialog result dot ok, then rich text box 1 dot selection color equals cd dot color. Else, if we press cancel on the dialog box, else text box 1 dot text equals no color has been selected. Then we go to the debug, start debugging, and we see open, save as, bold, italic and underline. Every button has a text when we hover over the control, when we have our mouse enter. Then we leave the control and we have an empty string on the text box. Let's write some lines. Congratulations, bold, you succeed, italic, to understand, italic underline, everything. So we change the color, we press cancel, no color has been selected, we change the color to blue, we write without underline, then we want to save the file, we also press cancel, the content has not been saved, we save the file as a rich text file onto the desktop, events, save, we delete all, we open the file, we press cancel, no file has been opened, open the file, events, open, and we have the lines.